The young and the restless spoilers, welcome back to our channel, besties. Today is a beautiful, chaotic day to spill some absolutely world-shattering tea. So grab your iced coffees, take a deep breath, and strap in because we are going for a wild ride. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing. I am literally shaking. Okay, I'm literally filming this while I'm running errands, dodging shopping carts in the middle of Target, because I just had to jump on here and vent. You need to drop everything right now because we need to talk about this now. I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of what just went down on our screens. My soul has actually left my body, and I am genuinely unwell. We are not just watching this show anymore. We are invested. It is basically my entire personality at this point, and I am personally offended, totally traumatized, and absolutely living for the absolute cinematic mayhem that just unfolded between Nikki, Jack, and Victor. It is giving major I cannot even energy, and we are spilling all the tea right now. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step because I am too hyped to stay on track. Let me set the scene for you because the vibes were straight up immaculate but also completely terrifying. I was mid-skincare, literally smearing a charcoal mask all over my face and accidentally dropping it on my pristine white rug when this scene started, and I literally had to yeet my phone across the room. We are in the hospital. Jack Abbott is in his recovery room, looking all vulnerable and exhausted, surrounded by those sterile white walls and the incessant, annoying beeping of the heart monitor. It's giving eerie, quiet before the storm energy. And don't even get me started on the hospital aesthetic. It is so cold and isolating, which perfectly matches the absolute horror show that is about to walk through that door. So the door to Jack's room slowly creaks open, and besties, who steps out of the shadows? It is Nikki Newman. But wait, this is not the glamorous, powerhouse, serving looks Nikki that we all know and worship. No. She is legit stumbling. Her eyes are completely clouded over, glazed, and unfocused because of the heavy, toxic sedatives that Victor has been forcing down her throat. I am literally hyperventilating right now, just thinking about it. She looks so fragile, like a ghost haunting her own life. The way she is physically struggling just to put one foot in front of the other is honestly so unhinged and heartbreaking. She is fighting through a thick, chemically induced fog just to reach Jack's bedside. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but my brain is moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour. We need to remember why Nikki is in this state. Victor Newman, who is officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done with him. He is canceled forever, has been gaslighting Nikki into believing she is dying from these severe, blinding headaches. He played the doting, concerned husband just long enough to trick her into signing a medical power of attorney, which was actually a legal trap to steal all of her Newman Enterprises shares. He is literally liquidating her assets and draining her empire while she is drugged out of her mind in a hospital bed. The sheer, unadulterated evil of this man is astronomical. So, back to the room. Nikki, running on pure adrenaline and a fleeting, microscopic moment of terrifying clarity, manages to drag herself to Jack's bed. Jack and Nikki have so much history, you guys. They have this deep, complicated, lingering love and mutual respect that spans decades. When Jack opens his eyes and sees her standing there, swaying like she's about to collapse, his reaction is everything. He is genuinely horrified. You can see the absolute shock and devastation wash over his face. He is lying there trying to recover his own strength, and the woman he once loved is standing before him physically and mentally poisoned. It is a high-octane psychological masterpiece, and I am screaming into a pillow. Then, she reaches out. Nikki's trembling, weak hand grabs Jack's hand, and she leans in close. Her voice is barely a whisper, raspy and desperate, and she drops the most insane, world-ending tea ever. She tells Jack the truth. She tells him that Victor isn't trying to save her. Victor isn't looking out for her health. Victor is the one secretly funding Patty Williams. Send help. My soul has actually left my body. I paused the TV. I literally stopped breathing. Let's unpack this because my brain is buffering. Okay, back to the main event. Patty Williams. The violently unhinged, delusional Patty who is currently running a massive blackmail scheme against Jack. Patty is the one who teamed up with that creepy doctor, Markham, to hold Diane Jenkins hostage in a padded cell, demanding Jack sleep with her to get his wife back. And if that wasn't enough, Patty is the one who just violently kidnapped Ashley's daughter Abby and baby Dominic, sending Ashley into a feral, vengeful breakdown. And Nikki just confirmed that Victor Newman is the puppet master bankrolling this entire reign of terror. Bestie, be for real right now. Victor is straight up weaponizing Patty Williams to completely decimate the Abbott family from the inside out. He is paying for the kidnappings, the blackmail, the psychological torture of Jack, Ashley, and Diane. Did I say that yet? My brain is mush. Moving on. But seriously, Victor's God complex is so astronomically out of control that he is willing to let a baby get kidnapped just to stick it to Jack Abbott. It is giving toxic patriarchal nightmare, and I cannot even deal with the audacity. Jack's face, in this exact moment, is cinematic gold. Give Peter Bergman all the awards right now. You can literally see the gears turning in his head as the horrific reality sets in. The realization washing over him is twofold. First, he realizes that his ultimate rival is the architect of his family's current living hell. But second, and even more devastatingly, Jack realizes that Victor is physically and mentally poisoning his own wife, drugging Nikki into a stupor just to steal her money and keep her quiet. Jack is looking at Nikki, seeing her cloudy eyes and frail state, and he realizes that the man she is married to is systematically destroying her from the inside out. I was pacing my living room at this point, charcoal mask flaking off everywhere, because the emotional stakes are just too high. Jack is entirely consumed by this protective, fiery rage. He is heartbroken for Nikki, seeing how deeply she has been violated and manipulated by the man who swore to protect her. Jack's eyes are literally burning with the fire of 1,000 suns. You can see the exact second his heart breaks for her and then immediately hardens into pure, unadulterated vengeance. He is clutching her hand, trying to ground her, trying to process the sheer magnitude of this betrayal. And then, because the universe loves to torture us, just as Jack is absorbing this world-shattering information, just as the heavy, emotional weight of Nikki's confession is settling into the sterile air of the hospital room, the door swings open. I literally gasped so loud, my neighbor probably heard me. The door opens, and who is standing there, blocking the light like the absolute demon he is? The devil himself, Victor Newman. The tension in that room? Besties, you could cut it with a chainsaw. It was so thick I was choking on it. Victor is standing in the doorway, wearing that perfectly tailored suit, looking all smug and calculating. He has this arrogant, controlling posture, completely unaware that his heavily sedated, drugged-up wife just used her last ounce of strength to spill his entire evil manifesto to his absolute worst enemy. Victor thinks he is walking in to collect his broken wife, completely oblivious to the fact that he just walked into a war zone. Jack looks up from Nikki's trembling frame and locks eyes with Victor. The stare-down that happens next is going down in television history. There are no words spoken in that specific microsecond, but entire volumes are communicated. Jack is looking at Victor not just as a business rival anymore, but as a monster. A monster who poisons his own wife. A monster who funds the kidnapping of innocent children. A monster who tortures families for sport. The hatred radiating from Jack's side of the room is palpable. I'm calling it right now. Jack's villain arc is about to go absolutely nuclear. He is not just going to take this lying down. This isn't just about Jabot or Newman Enterprises anymore. This is deeply, violently personal. Victor crossed a line that you simply do not cross. He hurt Nikki, and he funded the trauma of Jack's family, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update because Jack Abbott is going to burn Victor's empire to the ground, and I am going to be sitting front row with popcorn to watch the ashes fall. Wait, I'm glitching again. Okay, I need to calm down. But I genuinely can't. The episode basically ends on that intense, terrifying stare down, with Nikki caught in the middle, barely conscious, while these two titans silently declare the most brutal, ruthless war Genoa City has ever seen. I am genuinely unwell. I need at least 3 to 5 business days to recover from this scene. My grip on reality is slipping because I am so deep in this lore. The Abbotts and the Newmans are about to go to war, and the stakes have never been higher. I am logging off before my heart actually gives out, but besties, pray for my sanity because I am not okay.